Hello children, welcome to the online session of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Children, we are going to start a new chapter today, that is admission of a partner. Admission of a partner is a reconstitution of the firm because with the admission of a partner, existing agreement ends and a new agreement among all the partners come into existence. According to Section 31 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, a person can be admitted as a partner if it is so agreed in the partnership deed. So as you know, partnership deed is a written agreement, and if it is decided among the partners in this written agreement regarding the admission of a new partner, then as per that the partner can be admitted. Or otherwise, in the absence of any partnership deed, if all the partners agree for the admission, then also a new partner can be admitted. So in these two cases, with these two conditions, we can go for admission of a partner. After admission, the new partner gets the following two rights. What are the two rights acquired by the admitted partner or a new partner? Right to share future profit of the firm. So a new partner will share the future profit of the firm. After his or her admission, whatever profit the firm is earning, he is also entitled, or he also had the right to share that future profit. Second right acquired by the newly joined partner is right to share in the asset of the firm. The new partner receives share in future profits equal to the sacrifice of profit shared by existing partner or partners of the firm. See, my dear students, when a new partner is admitted, naturally the remaining or the existing partner, the old partner, they will have to sacrifice the share of profit which they were receiving earlier or before going for this admission. So the new partner compensate all those partners who sacrifice their profit shares in his or her favor. So because of this admission of partner, the old partner who have sacrificed their profit share, for them, the new partner will compensate that part of sacrifice by giving the new partner an amount called as goodwill or premium for goodwill. So here you have to calculate the goodwill or premium for goodwill, and the same you have to distribute it to the sacrificing partner. Beside the goodwill or premium for goodwill, new partner or incoming partner brings capital to get right in the asset of the firm. So the question may be asked, what are the two things which a new partner brings when he is admitted in the partnership firm? So the answer for that question is the goodwill or premium for goodwill, so that he can compensate to those partners who have sacrificed their profit share due to the process of admission. And the second thing which he brings is the capital, so that he get the right in the asset of the firm. Change in profit sharing ratio. So children, whenever there is admission of a new partner, a new agreement has to be prepared. So in this new agreement, you can see that there is a change in the profit sharing ratio of the partners. New profit sharing ratio is the ratio in which all partners, including new or incoming, will share future profits and losses of the firm. New or incoming partner may acquire his or her share from old partners. So these are the three ways by which the new partner acquire the shares from the old partner. So the first case is in their old profit sharing ratio. Second one, in a particular ratio or sacrificing ratio. Third one, in a particular fraction from old or existing partner. So the old partners are also named by existing partner, and a new partner is also named by incoming partner. So we will discuss these three cases, and we will do problems also related to these three cases. So the first situation is when new or incoming partner acquire his share from old or existing partner in their old profit sharing ratio. So children, we know that previously, if there are two partners, say A and B were the two partners, and C is admitted newly in the partnership firm. Earlier, only two partners were there. So if there are four parts of the profit share, if there was four part, it was equally distributed. Suppose the ratio was equal, so A will get half of this and B will get half of this. Now what happened? C has been admitted in this partnership firm. So they have to sacrifice their profit sharing ratio. Now, as per this problem, it is mentioned that C is entitled to get one part of these four pieces. So there are four pieces and C is entitled to get one piece of this. And the remaining three pieces is for A and B. Now what we have to do is, we have to find out after the admission of C, how much is the new profit sharing ratio of A and B. We know that 3/4 is of A and B together. We have to find out individually how much A and B acquire after the admission of C. So let us move to a problem. Here is a problem with case 1. What is this case 1? When profit share of new partner is given but sacrifices made by the old partner are not given. So let us discuss with the help of a problem. So see children, A and B are partners and their profit sharing ratio is 5:3. So this was the share before admission of A and B. C is admitted for 1/4 share in the profit. Calculate new profit sharing ratio of the partner. See, many times such questions are asked in your board exam for 1 mark and all. So let us discuss this. Solution. You have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. So old profit sharing ratio of A and B as given to you is 5:3. We can, if it is put in the fraction form, we can term it as 5/8 and 3/8. Let the total share is equal to 1. So if there is a big piece of cake, as I showed you in the earlier slide, that big piece of cake, out of that one piece is for C. So remaining pieces, 3 pieces will be for A and B. The same thing is been done over here. See that 1 minus 1/4. So you got 3/4. Okay, how much is C's share? 1/4. It is mentioned in the question. C is admitted for 1/4 share. So from that one piece, if you subtract 1/4, you will get the remaining piece, that is 3/4. So this 3/4 is of A and B together. Now how to find out for A and B separately? Distribute the remaining share of 3/4 in that old profit sharing ratio of 5:3 between A and B. So that is what you have to do. To find out A's new share is equal to 3/4. 3/4 means that the remaining part, 3/4 into their old share. After multiplying this, you will get 15/32. This is the new profit sharing ratio of A. Same you have to do with B also. 3/4. In this 3/4, B is also entitled to this 3/4. So out of the 3/4 into old share of B is 3/8. Multiplying this, you will get 9/32. So this is the new share of B. Now for C. C, as you know, he is admitted for 1/4 of share. But to make the denominator common, you have multiplied this with 8. So 1/4 into 8 into 8. So you will get 8/32. Okay. So the new profit sharing ratio of A, B and C, if we put it in fraction form, 15/32, 9/32 and 8/32. In a ratio form, we can mention it as 15:9:8. So children, I hope the first case, that is situation 1 with case 1, is you have understood the same. Now let us discuss the same situation with case 2. When share of new partner is given and also new profit sharing ratio of old partner is given. It is a different case. Okay. In this, you are given the new partner, that is his share is given, and the new profit sharing ratio of old partner is given. In the earlier case, new profit sharing ratio of old partner was not given. Now let us see this case. A and B are partners. They admit C for 1/4 share. And in future, profit sharing ratio between A and B is given to you as 2:1. You can see their future, that is new profit sharing ratio, is given. Calculate their new profit sharing ratio. Okay. So in which ratio they will share that profit, it is given. Not the actual new profit sharing ratio given, but the ratio is given in which A and B will receive their new profit sharing ratio. So for this, to get the solution of this, you have to go for some working notes. First of all, let us take the total share as 1. In this 1/4 is for C. Out of that one piece of cake, 1/4 is of C. So how much is for the remaining partners? As we did in earlier case, it is 3/4. Now, existing partner shares are being calculated by dividing remaining share in their future profit sharing ratio as under. In this particular case, case 2, how you will get A's new share is 2/3. What is this 2/3? This is the share in which they will distribute. This is the future profit sharing ratio. It is given in the question. So 2/3 into this fraction 3/4, you will get their new profit sharing ratio. Same is the thing you have to do with B. 1/3, the ratio which is given in the question, into that remaining share. If you multiply, you will get 3/12. And for C, as it is 1/4, to make the denominator common, you have multiplied it with 3. So you got 3/12. So the new profit sharing ratio of A is to B is to C is 6:3:2. Putting it in a shorter form, 2:1:1. So this was situation 1 with case 2. Case 3 is also there. Let us discuss that. Now the next situation 1 with case 3. When the new partner acquire his share from the old or existing partner equally. This case is a bit important one. You can see this question was asked in Delhi 2011 compartment paper. So such type of question is it's a bit important one. So here what is mentioned is A and example is given with a problem. A and B are two partners. Their profit sharing ratio is 5:4, and they have admitted C for 1/10 share, and C has acquired this 1/10 share equally in equal proportion from both the partners. So you are supposed to find the new profit sharing ratio. Okay, so as given to you, C's share in profit is 1/10, which he have acquired from A and B in equal proportion. So putting it in a fraction form, we can it means A has surrendered half of the share of 1/10. Okay, so how much is the share acquired by C? It's 1/10. So from this 1/10, half is contributed by A. So how much A have surrendered? 1/20 share. Same is the case with B. Here, out of that 1/10, half is surrendered by B also. So 1/20 is the surrender made by B. Now to calculate new profit sharing ratio, in this following case, the formula which we have to apply is old share minus surrendered share. Okay, so A's new share can be finded out with the formula old share. How much is the old share? 5/9. So 5/9 minus how much is the surrender share of A? It's 1/20. So finding out the LCM and all that, you will get 91/180. Now for B also the same situation. Old share of B. How much is the old share? 4/9. So 4/9 minus surrender share is 1/20. So 1/20. Finding the LCM and cross multiplying and all that, you will get 71/180. How much is C's share? We know that it is 1/10. But to make the denominator common, we will multiply this fraction with 18. So when we multiply both denominator and numerator with 18, you will get 18 divided by 180. So both, you can see the denominator of A, B, C is common now, isn't it? So the new profit sharing ratio of A, B, C is 91 divided by 180 is to 71 divided by 180 is to 18 divided by 180. In a ratio form, 91:71:18. So this is the situation 1 with case 3.